Well, g'day everybody, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator and NeoFly version 1.2. NeoFly is a free add-on that works alongside Microsoft Flight Simulator, kind of similar but not similar to On Air Airline Manager, which we have been doing on the channel. The interesting thing about this one is it's purely based around bush piloting and doing some pretty interesting jobs, which we will have a look at in a sec. Now, as you can see, I've flown. I did a test flight and have flown a job on here already. So you can see total flight time 1, successful missions 1, longest mission 12 nautical miles, best pay, and total passengers. All right, so I did that to test it out and see how it goes. You can see I've got a drop zone one there, which was a medic job, which we will go into in a minute. Now, NeoFly is made by a single developer. It is completely free, but I would suggest that if you download it and use it and you continue to use it and you do enjoy it, definitely hit the donate button that's on the company details there. So it has a tracking page. It's relatively basic at the moment. It's got the satellite maps that it brings into here from Bing. It's got a flight tracking page where you connect you connect to the simulator and fly. And as you can see, we are sitting down at Bowen Heads Airport there, and a job search thing. Now we're at Yankee Bravo Romeo Sierra, which is if I bring this over here, which is Bowen Heads Geelong Airport, as you can see, which is situated sort of on the Bellarine Peninsula. Down around the surf coast. Those of you that surf and stuff like that, you would know 13th Beach and Bells Beach. Bells Beach, they have a lot of surf competitions and stuff. Well, that's just, if I just zoom into here, this is all down around Torquay down here. Bells Beach is in here. 13th Beach is over here, just off of Bowen Heads there. Big, massive surfing spots. Ocean Grove Beach there is a massive tourist destination full of, surfing spots and all that type of stuff right along the coast there. So sort of southwest of Melbourne. As you can see, Melbourne is up here. This is Port Phillip Bay here and Corio Bay here, Geelong, which is sort of a city to the southeast of Melbourne as well. So those of you that sort of aren't aware of that area. So we are here. We're at Bowen Heads Airport here, which is just a very, very small, appropriate airport, I thought, to fly a little bush pilot service out. So you can see we've got the current pilot position because the game actually tracks where your pilot is at a particular time. If you do a job, you may need to get back to your nearest airport so that you can search jobs from your nearest airport and stuff like that. So you may need to fly back there. All right, so if we check in Yankee Bravo Romeo Sierra and search for jobs coming out of here, we will get a jobs list. There we go. All right, so that shows a big jobs list here of stuff that we can do. Now, as you can see, there are a whole pile of different icons around here. So what are those icons? Well, let's have a look up here. These are the missions that are available from Bowen Heads Airport at the moment. We've got passenger missions. We have cargo missions right there. And it gives you the cargo amount. It also gives you the distance that you are flying, the type of pay you get, the type of experience points you get, as well as some requests, some specific requirements for each job. We have a mail delivery with a deadline here, which is delivered before the 4th of the 10th. We've got a VIP mission there where you need to fly pretty well, like relatively well there, and you can see you can't bank and pitch the plane at any greater than 45 degrees to keep them comfortable. Emergency, land wherever you can on the LZ to bring the medic. Now these ones that I really, really like, actually, to be honest. They're actually pretty cool little jobs to do. What else have we got here? We've got sensitive cargo, so touchdown with a vertical speed less than less than 10 minus 10 feet a minute. And these ones here, which are which are kind of cargo drops. Now, cargo drops in drop zones. Now, as it says here, first rule, don't ask what's in the cargo, so we can imagine what type of jobs they are. We got this one here, secret passenger. It would be better to forget who you saw. So that's only a night flight there, which are the specifications for that one. So lots of different jobs there that we can do now. Let's see. So we've got that would be going to Melbourne International Airport. This job here. Let's have a look at what we can pick up, and we'll do a little flight. But what I thought we might do is we might do one of these drop zone flights. For starters, now that is flying across to, well, see that would be a very, very tough one, because these drop zone flights, you need to land less than 2 nautical miles from that point. So technically, you could probably land over in this field here if that was available there. I would say that would probably. Yeah, that'd probably be not too bad at all, depending on what plane you're flying, obviously. We're flying a Cessna 172, so we are down at Barwon Heads here. What's the other one here? Land less than 2 nautical miles. Again, this is another drop zone one where we're taking a medic in. Yeah, I mean, that one looks like it might be a relatively good job to do. What's this one here? That one there is dropping something out, landing out in the middle of Port Phillip Bay. So you would probably need to use a use a water plane for that one, which we do have in Microsoft Flight Simulator. What else do we have? We've got fly 5. See, these drop zone ones are fly 500 feet above the drop zone. So, I mean, that one wouldn't be too bad, would it? That wouldn't be too bad at all to fly over that drop zone and then back in here again. So maybe we might try one of those ones. It's a bit of a dodgy job. Oh, we can't fly these ones at the moment. I don't know what specifications you need for that. But what else do we have? Let's see. You need to be very aircraft specific as well. Like this, we couldn't take this job because I've got a 172 at the moment. Now, I'm not sure whether you can select any plane that you actually want to select in regards to flying, and whether it's random. It doesn't seem that you need to own planes or anything in here, so you probably could do that. Let's see, what else do we have? That's the drop zone there. We might actually do a drop zone one, I think. I reckon that might be. Okay. There is a cargo mission there, which is going across to Traralgon there, which would, yeah, that's probably a little bit too far for us to fly in our first episode. So I think we might do this. I think we might do this drop zone one, and this is a bit of real bush piloting here, I reckon. So I reckon that we'll take that job. So what we will do is we will hit fly there, and we will connect and fly.
Transporter from dispatch. Emergency. The doctor is on his way. As soon as he is on board, rush to the drop zone.
Okay, beautiful. So we are in the. We are in the aircraft. We are waiting now for. We've just been told by dispatch we're waiting for the medic to come on board. So while we are waiting for the medic to come on board, we will check our trim. We will move our mixture enrich, and we will get this aircraft actually started up. So one of the things that I do like about this is it doesn't require you to have one stage of flaps on takeoff, because you would not normally do that, not in all circumstances, only in certain circumstances. So I do like that bit about it. So let's put our fuel pump on. There we go. Give that a little bit of a pump and fire this beast up. Now you can see that the G1000 on this side is actually on. Funnily enough, Microsoft have done a little update, and all of a sudden that won't shut off, despite the fact that the battery master and the alternator master was off as well. So, and that everything was off there. So I don't know what's going on there. We'll warm up this aircraft. It's looking like on the screen there, because we are sitting on a runway at the moment, that we need to be at parking. So what we shall do is, oh, there we go. As well, we're waiting for all of this stuff to sort itself out. We will go and actually park the aircraft. Now I'm not sure where, because they don't have any parking spaces in at Bowen Heads Airport in Microsoft Flight Sim, then I don't know where it's going to class this as being in parking. So let's see if we can taxi over there. Taxi just off the runway and park over here somewhere near these sheds, and hopefully it will recognise that we are actually parked. So I will do that. I probably should have sorted that out beforehand. So because it's only a very, very small airport, then we obviously don't have any parking spaces or anything like that in here. A little bit of a truck driving along there. So let's pull into here. Spin around here. There we go. That should be okay. Beautiful. Okay, turn this around and park ourselves up facing the main runway there. There we go, lovely. Alright, so now now the program has recognised that we are at parking because we are off the runway. So hopefully, there we go, and you can hear the medic getting all of his medic gear in and all that type of stuff.
Hello, pilot. I'm the medic. Let's go.
Alright, lovely. No worries. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our wind there. We are going to set our transponder to, let's just move in here a little bit.
Medic on board. Go, go, go.
Alright, yep, go, no worries. Let's put our code in, 1200 for VFR flights in Oz. There we go. Let's put our taxi, our nav and our strobe lights on. Everything is okay. I'm just going to bring the mixture out a little bit to prevent the aircraft from overheating. Alright, and we will start heading out. We're going to take off from the runway, head to sort of directly north over Cryo Bay, and once we get around North Shore, we will make a left turn and head west into sort of in between Cryo and Bellpost Hill. So let's get this beast underway. Alright, park brake off. And it looks like we are down this end, so we will be taking off north, which will be pretty cool. Bowen Heads traffic, Foxtrot India Golf, taxiing to runway 36. Alright, we'll move into here. Now I have track IR set up on this now, so hopefully that'll work, and it does. Alright, let me just do a reset there, guys. There we go, perfectly. Alright, I had to update track IR to get it working in Microsoft Flight Sim. So alright, we're going to put our landing lights on, our taxi lights off. We're going to be taking off directly north pretty well. So Bowen Heads traffic, Foxtrot India Golf taking off at runway 36. Alright, let's go. Trim is okay. Mixture is rich. Got a little bit of movement there. Alright, so Bowen Heads has a sort of dirty kind of grassy runways. In real life it has dirt runways. So as you can see from the satellite imagery here, it's kind of showing the dirt a bit. So alright, there we go, beautiful. And up we go.
And good luck with the landing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dispatch. So that's our dispatch talking to us there. Right, we'll get up and out. we go, lovely. Try and maintain the runway heading there. We go, look over there. It's just off the thing there. You can see the Yuyangs, those mountains there. That is a prominent point. It's near Avalon Airport, and Avalon Airport is where they were doing, where Qantas used to train their pilots. I'm not sure whether they do train their pilots there anymore. So you would get 747s, you get 737s and stuff, actually doing proper circuits up there, which was pretty impressive to watch. Jetstar now run a hub out of there, so it's going to reduce our speed a little bit. There we go, lovely. Right, and what I might do is I might actually set our altitude to maybe do that 1400 feet, I think, and we will set our vertical speed up a little bit and autopilot on and altitude set. So there we go, it's just going to set itself at 1100, which is okay. Alright, we will just bring that mixture down a little bit. Beautiful. This is the first time I've actually used Track IR in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that'll be interesting to see. Let's bring our throttle down a little bit. We'll sit at probably about 2300 revs, sorry. Now I haven't seen any fuel stuff or like any fuel requirements or anything like that in this, so I'm not sure whether that is actually in it or what. Let's maintain our current heading. Bouncing around a little bit. Just going to come around here and we're just going to head out over Cryo Bay there. There we go, lovely. And that'll bring us into where we need to go, so beautiful. I might just pause the old Track IR there, and we will don't need it on at the moment. There you go, so everything's looking okay. Now our outside air temperature is 14 degrees. We've got a 12 knot wind coming from that direction over there, so we'll head out into Cryo Bay. This is all Cryo Bay. This is all the outskirts of Geelong, the city of Geelong. Lovely. So what I'm going to do is we're going to fly out probably about to the middle here of Cryo Bay, and then we are going to do our left-hand turn and head through, as I said, between Bellpost Hill and Cryo. So if I was to bring up these charts here, let's have a look. We'll zoom right out. No, we'll zoom in a little bit more. So you can see the city of Geelong there. So what we're going to do is we're coming up through here. We are currently just crossing here, and we're going to come out to about here and head out here. And our landing zone is basically there. When we get to our landing zone, we will need to find an appropriate place to land within 2 nautical miles of the actual the landing zone. So, which is pretty cool. Just going to bring this around a little bit. We are almost heading in the correct direction anyway, so I will show you the flight tracking that this system does. There we go. And it'll probably be about right there. So as you can see here, flight tracking wise, it's tracking exactly where we've gone. So as I said, we've taken off here, cut across here, we're cutting across this little corner here, and we are now heading directly out to our LZ. It is monitoring, it's monitoring everything that we do here, including speeds and all that type of stuff. And yeah, so it just continues to do that. So, all right. What I will do is we're actually relatively close to where we need to be at the moment. So that's the actual city part of Geelong there. They've got a whole pile of swimming, enclosed swimming areas and all that type of stuff down here. This has all been done up since I've been here previously. So over here, right up here on the cliff face there is the place that all the teenagers, all the young adults go parking when they get their license. They take all their girlfriends and boyfriends out there, and they overlook Corio Bay and have their little moments out there. All right, here we go. Beautiful. So we're getting pretty close now. So what I want to do is I want to reduce our altitude to we're going to go down to about 800 feet so that we can actually have a pretty good look around here. Actually, we might go to 900 feet, I think. So we'll allow vertical speed, and there we go. We'll stick to 1,000 feet for the moment. We are getting pretty close to our LZ zone. So you'll see if I just look over the dash there, you'll see this road out here. This road actually curves out and around here. So we'll come through here, and our LZ is just on the other side of this road. So what we might do is we'll turn the autopilot off, and we will take control of the aircraft ourselves. And it's actually a railroad. It's not an actual road. It's an actual railroad. So
Transporter form dispatch. You are less than 3 miles from the drop zone. Find a way to land.
all right, lovely. So we'll follow this train line out here, and we will find an appropriate place to land. So our wind's coming from 12 degrees. You can see the railway line just in front of us there, just off our nose, coming through the trees there. And our landing zone is just on the curve there, so if I just spin around here, our landing zone is just down here, down in this area here. This must be where the emergency is, right there. So what we need to do now is we need to find an appropriate place to land, and I think this field here is probably a good field within 2 nautical miles. So we might set ourselves up to land on that, which is a sort of north running field, which is perfect for us to land at. I'm just going to set the aircraft up. I'm just going to reduce the throttle, keep the nose up a little bit, and we are basically going to try and slow this beast down. Alright, we're going to turn south now. Lovely. I'm just going to move this down just a touch, and probably try putting track IR on again, so that we can get a good view of what we're doing. Alright, so we've got some pretty bumpy land there, some hills and stuff like that. We can go 1 stage of flaps now. It looks pretty good over there, so let's speed the aircraft up now. We want to probably come in because we are landing on a field. We probably want to come in relatively slow, or at least as slow as we possibly can, speed wise. So I'm just going to continue to slow the aircraft down a little bit, and we're going to turn to a north heading. I'll actually follow this road down here just a little bit for a sec, just to give us enough, and I think we're going to be landing on the left hand side of this road that you can see just sitting down there, down on that field just down there. I think is probably the one that we are going to go for. So let's slow this beast down. We've got some trees there. We do need to be quite aware of the trees. We're coming into a by the looks of it, a 4 and 5 knot wind. So hopefully this is it should be less than 2 nautical miles from where we want to go. Alright, I'm just going to reduce the speed a little bit more and go another full stage of flaps. I think we're going to have to go in between this gap here, guys, by the looks of it. In between the gap there on those trees. So let's let the aircraft come down. Let's bring the nose up just a little bit to slow it down. We'll come in between these trees there. That's a pretty flat field there. So, and our landings, our LZ is just there, so we should be quite within what we need to be in to land here, to drop this medic off. So let's just bring this up. It's looking like a pretty good field here. Apologies to the farmer. Right, let's just slow this aircraft down. And there we go.
Transporter form dispatched. You did it. Nice.
Not bad, not bad.
With the parking brake.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Just bring the nose back a little bit. Just in case there's a fence at the end of this field here. And that's not too bad at all. Alright, we will spin around here. Our landing zone point, we should be within what we needed to be into. So we'll just keep our eye out for I'll keep a little bit of back pressure on the old throttle there. There we go, beautiful. And we'll sort of head over here. We'll park as close as we can possibly get along the edge of this roadway here, so that the vehicle can pick up the medic, and the medic can duck over and do what he needs to do. I think it was a she, wasn't it? So just keep our eye out over the top there, make sure that we're not going to fall into any massive lumps. Right, beautiful. So a vehicle should meet us there. Dispatch should call forward and meet us there. Oh, come on. She felt like she wanted to go up a little bit then. Alright, that tree seems to be levitating there. I'm just bringing the flaps up now, guys. This looks like a relatively close place. We'll head down towards this copse of trees here and park up there. Hopefully we don't hit any potholes. Go, just a little bit of back pressure. So I don't know, what do you guys think of this? You know, there's some pretty exciting stuff in here. I look forward to doing some drop zone stuff. That'll actually be pretty cool once we get to the point where we can actually do that, flying at 500 feet and over a drop zone and dropping who knows what. That'll actually be pretty cool. Also, you know, as a free program, it's continually being developed as well, so there's going to be a lot more jobs and stuff coming through as well, which is well worth remembering. So now let's see, did we land 2 nautical miles? I mean, really, may have been relatively close. Alright, let's park the aircraft up here. We'll turn him into the wind a little bit. Just about there, so we'll just park this beast up here. Okay, there we go. Put our brake on and we shall, so brakes on, everything is set there. We shall
Dispatch from medic. I'm on my way.
There goes the medic getting out of the aircraft. So, true bush piloting there.
Dispatch. Good job, pilot. You saved a life today. Find a way to come back home.
There you go. Okay, find a way to come back home means see if you can get a job from here. The problem is that I've found that at this point in time that you can't get a job from a location like this. So let's just turn this little beast off here. Leave the beacons on. Everything else is okay. Let's just correct that mixture, starve the engine, and the prop is off. Beautiful. We'll turn that off. Turn that. Oh, and Microsoft has had a little bit of a spasm there as well. So let's. Oh, no. Thank you very much. There we go. Perfect. Now what you'll see is we won't be able to turn this off, so all right, there you go. So that is NeoFly, and if we just go back into the screen here. All right, back in here. So now you'll see that it gives you a whole list of the tracking that it's done. So mission status at 2.5 from find a way to land. Landed at the landing zone, so we were within 2 nautical miles of the landing zone, so that's perfect. Vertical speed was -2. Our speed was 61. Set your parking brake so people could exit safely. Mission status ended successful. Bonus comfort plus 10%. Bonus landing plus 10%. And LZ okay. Distance to LZ, so that distance was within the 2 nautical miles. And we got plus 10% from that. So there you go, guys, which has brought our bank balance up and has also brought our experience up. As you can see, you can unlock different categories of aircraft to fly eventually. The only thing is that because we're in a spot where we are now, then we can't actually get a job from here. At least I can't figure out where to get a job from here. So what we probably need to do is either fly over to Avalon and land, or fly back to Bowen Heads and land as well. So that is NeoFly. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see more of NeoFly, do that by hitting the like button down below. If you did like this video, definitely hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, and I will see you in the next episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, whether it be in NeoFly or whether we be doing Simiair in On Air Airline Manager. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.